everyone, my name is Helen and I'm currently a 3rd/4th year chemical engineering student at the University of Calgary. Today I'm here to share with you 5 things I wish I knew about engineering before starting university. Now before we get started, I will mention our recently launched Engineering University Prep course. This is a must for anyone who's going into engineering or considering engineering as their major. I wish I had this course so I knew what it was that I was getting into and I was ready for it. So go make yourself a free account right now. And as per usual, make sure to like, subscribe, and help us help more people through our videos. The first thing I wish I knew before starting university is how important it is to gain technical experiences outside of your classroom learning. A good way to gain technical experiences would be through your extracurricular involvements. This could mean doing things like summer research projects with professors, reaching out to them as early as October, as early as November. Look for professors who are doing research that you might be interested in with skills that you want to build. Another way to do this is to get involved in technical teams or clubs. Competitions like hackathons, consulting case competitions, or like design challenges are also a really great way of getting projects onto your portfolio or getting projects onto your resume in a shorter period of time, and you get to do this with the team usually, and now you get a bonus project that you can talk about in interviews or in your resume or in your CV when you apply for other jobs. The second thing that I wish I knew was the importance of networking and meeting people even outside of your discipline. So before starting out university or before starting out engineering, there's often this stigma with engineering students being really socially awkward and being very kind of reserved and closed off to themselves and just doing everything on their own. And from my experience at least, that is the total opposite of what engineering is. You'll soon find that engineering is a really hard degree to get through if you're just trying to do it by yourself. It's so much easier if you have a group of friends that you can study with, a group of friends that you can rant with about how much you hate a class or how much you're struggling, a group of friends that you can do like projects or like assignments with. Those are all very valuable experiences that will help you get through the engineering degree. Places like LinkedIn is also really great. Make yourself a profile, look up the companies or look up the roles that you could see yourself working in the future, and don't be afraid to send out like a DM or send out a message to someone and ask about their experience in that role or ask for any tips and tricks that they might have. I wish I knew about the reality of the career opportunities available in each engineering field. Although obviously in the beginning of your degree, just like everyone else, you're just trying to figure out what engineering even is. It's very important to get a good understanding of the opportunities that are present in each discipline before choosing that. It's often hard to really tell what you're up against or what you're going into just by looking at a general list of potential careers or potential job options. So look at the job market locally, look at the job opportunities nationally, look at it even from a global standpoint. If you are thinking of going somewhere else to another country to pursue this career, seek all of that out before making your decision. Look at things like salary, look at things like cost of living if you're planning on going somewhere else. Trust me, it's really important to do that research beforehand so you don't just kind of get this idea of what the opportunities you might have and then get faced with the reality of it once you have committed to it. Next, I wish I knew that school is important, but maybe not as important as you think. You have to be honest with yourself about your goals as a student and what you want to gain out of this engineering degree. While being disciplined, staying on top of your course loads, getting good grades is really great and will obviously bring you advantages in many areas, grades really don't matter that much. At the end of the day, you don't need a perfect GPA, so don't stress too much. If your goal is just to get into university, finish your engineering degree, work an industry job, GPA really doesn't matter all too much. Employers are much more interested in the skills that you've built. As long as you're trying your best and doing what you can, don't stress out about the one midterm you might have failed in your first year, or after you get past that first year, you'll definitely realize that grades are not as important as you might think. Or if you need to extend your degree, maybe because you might have failed a class and you need to retake it, again, that you're not the first person who have failed a course in engineering and required to retake it, and you definitely won't be the last. Don't put too much stress on yourself on like having to finish your degree in a certain timeline, or thinking that you're behind, you have to catch up. There's really no specific timeline. Take your time, there's no rush in engineering. Take whatever pace works the best for you, and believe that it will all work out, because it will. So this wraps up the 5 things I wish I knew about engineering before starting university. I hope that this helped you feel a little bit more confident about going into engineering now. And again, just a reminder, we do have our university prep course where we have a course specific for engineering, and this will really give you even more insight and even more detailed information on how the world of engineering will look like and how university will look like in general. So be sure to check that out and make yourself a free account. And otherwise, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment on our videos so we can get it out to even more people and help more people feel confident about going into university. Thank you for watching.